So he's fiddling with the bag. He's fiddling with the bag like this. And then, like, you can see that he had like this nervous energy. It's like he like almost a little shaky when he's fiddling with this bag, right? So he pulls the bag halfway out. And I hear my gut intuition say, Glitter, grab the bag.
So I go to grab the bag.
What's up, Glitter Jewels? Welcome to my channel where we find a way to sparkle and shine. Today's video is about why you should always trust your gut. We spend so much time protecting and locking everything else up. We got a lock on our car. We got a lock on our house. We got a code and a password to our bank account. But sometimes, Glitter Jewels, you need to have a lock on your heart. You need to have a lock on your energy. So today, I'm going to tell you about a time that trusting my gut nearly saved my life. I was dating this guy, and for those of you who follow me, you know what kind of guys I like. I like educated men, well-established men, older men, men with substance. About 20 years older than I, and fine. You hear me? Cat daddy fine. Fine. But the thing was, something just didn't seem right. He had this job where he was working for politics. He was working downtown in the city where I lived at the time. I'm not going to say the city because you might be able to figure out who this person is if you're interconnected. But as I was dating multiple men, it was taking me a longer time to get to know him because I'm spreading myself kind of thin, dating him and two others. But our dates basically consisted of going downtown, having dinner or lunch. And most of the time it was like after work because he got off around 6. So sometimes we would just step out into downtown and have a quick dinner. And that was that. So it wasn't really serious, but I did like the guy. I found him interesting. I found him intelligent. The conversation was stimulating. But again, something in my gut told me something wasn't right. And what made me feel that way is because this man was always dressed to the nines. And I'll never forget it. He had this very expensive polo coat. This coat cost about $500. But I know for sure that these government jobs that are downtown in the line of work that he does, they pay like $45,000, $50,000. Like, I know this man is not like a six-figure earner, but he always got this designer stuff on. And it just made me say, man. And then he would go to like great lengths to show me that it was real. Like, yeah, this is my Louis Vuitton. Let me show you how a Louis Vuitton is real. Let me show you the tag. Let me show you this. Let me show you that. He was always showing me that his stuff was real, but it just kind of creeped me out a little bit because I'm like, yo, you are not like a six-figure earner. So why are you spending your money on this very expensive stuff? So it kind of made me feel like something just wasn't right. But at the same time, who am I to count his coins? This man is like 20 years older than me. Maybe he has some investments. Maybe he was good at managing his money. Maybe he was good at flipping his money somehow. I don't know. So I wasn't going to judge him. I was just going to sit back and watch. And oh boy, did I do just that. You hear me? I was watching because I was like, oh no, something ain't adding up here. Something not right. I laugh about it now, but it was not funny then because I was just like, I had that uneasy feeling when I was around this person. Now, we have been dating for about, I would say 3-4 months. And one time after one of our dinner dates, our quick little dinner dates downtown, he asked to come upstairs. He said, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. So you know what I'm thinking, right? The, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom trick, right? But I'm thinking like this, okay, my son is away this week. So it's not like I could say, oh, my son not here. He knew my son was out of town. And I got security on speed dial because I lived in one of those buildings where there was a doorman and we had our own security. And literally the number was on speed dial. So I was like, if he try to come at me and do something, you know, that I'm not ready to do, it's going to be boop, boop, boop. Hello? So after thinking it through quickly and carefully, I was like, go ahead, Glitter, let him go to the bathroom. So he goes to the bathroom, and then when he comes out, we're up by the front door. Like my kitchen and my front door are like diagonally across from each other. So we're standing at the kitchen counter that's looking towards the front door. So we're, you know, almost out of the house basically. And we're just talking, quick little conversation. And as we're talking, he goes to unzip a part of his big fancy $500 polo coat. Okay. And this coat is immaculate. It got one of them big furry collars, and it got the little side buttons and the snaps. Okay. The works coat. Okay. And he goes to unzip a part of his coat, like up here. It's like an inner pocket, inside the coat. So he has to like kind of peel it back and unzip it. Right. And when he goes to unzip it, he's fiddling with something. It's almost like it was itching or annoying him. So I guess he like tries to like pull it out and reset it in the pocket. So maybe it wasn't uncomfortable. I don't know. That's what it looked like from my end. So he fiddling with the bag. And he got this like nervous energy as he fiddling with this bag. And I'm looking at him like, what the heck is going on with him in this bag? You know, like that's what I'm thinking. Like, why does he look so shaken as he messed with this bag? So he pulls the bag halfway out. And I hear my gut intuition say, Glitter, grab the bag.
So I go to grab the bag.
And this is not just any old brown paper bag. This is a brown paper bag, but it's a lot smaller than usual. It's almost peculiar, okay? Because you don't see this kind of bag like even in a grocery store. You don't see it even at the candy store on the corner. You know, it's a small brown bag. And I go to grab the bag. And when I go to grab the bag, he's trying to grab the bag. So the bag rips in half. And out pops 2 crack vials.
Now, I know I said I like a man with substance, but not this kind of substance.
So I'm thinking to myself, how dare you? How I know you wasn't going to take that and slip that into my purse if a cop walked down the aisle at the restaurant? I'm a whole school teacher. I'm out here raising my son by myself. And you got drugs in your pocket while we out and about? So I'm going to tell it like my grandmother would tell it. You got a lot of wolves out here in sheep's clothing. They look good. They smell good. They dress to the nines. They're educated. They're smart. They can smooth talk you. But you never know what they doing behind the scenes. And I thank God that day that I trusted my gut and grabbed for that bag. Because I would have never known. I don't know if this man was a drug dealer, a drug doer, or I don't know, both. But you can bet your bottom dollar I wasn't sticking around to find out. I had 2 words for him, all of 2 words after that bag ripped. I had decided just that fast that I was going to have a lock on my heart, a lock on my energy, and a lock on my space. So my 2 words were, get out. Get out. And see, that's why I'm not so quick to be out mingling with new people. People that I've only talked to on the phone or only DM'd or seen on my live stream. Because you just never know. It's a risk every time. You never know. All you can do is trust your gut. And after I told him to get out, he ain't say nothing. He picked up his 2 little crack vials and walked out. And I ain't never seen him again. And guess what? I don't want to.